Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Thursday, the 20th day of October, 18th day of Tishrei. Here we go. A couple of laws about Chol HaMoed for you, and they are, first of all, it is true that on Chol HaMoed you're allowed to do stuff like shopping. Okay, so you are allowed to go to the store and buy stuff that you need, but that's an important little thingy that I snuck in on you. You're allowed to go to the store and buy things that you need, and that's for the holidays. So if you want to go to the supermarket and buy a roast that you're going to be cooking, that you're going to be eating on the days of Yom Tov, or a tie that you're going to be wearing on Yom Tov, or new shoes that you're going to be wearing on Yom Tov, well, you see where I'm going with this, then all those things are permissible because they are the tzorich of the Moed. They are the need for the holiday. But if you want to just go out and shop just for the fun of it, and you want to buy stuff that you're not going to be using on the Moed at all, then that's not really so acceptable. So please be aware of that. Also, you want to treat the holiday properly, so you don't want to be walking around all day in sweats and a t-shirt. This is Chol HaMoed, and don't forget the Moed part. There are people that walk around in a suit and a tie, just the same way that they walk around on the day of a yontif. So seriously, there are people who walk around like that. So for you to be just running around because it's your vacation and you want to use it as the chol, it is chol hamoed, but it is still good to honor this holiday by dressing up nicely on chol hamoed. While I'm on that, I want to tell you that Sunday, which is going to be Hoshana Rabbah, is like a step up from chol hamoed. It's the final seal on everything that's been happening throughout Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, and therefore, as we've discussed already, you'll be seeing that day treated like not just Moed with some very beautiful davening. Some people, when they come home from the long davening of Hoshana Rabbah morning this Sunday, they even have a meal, just like a Yom Tov meal. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Some people are like, of course, that's what we do every Hoshana Rabbah, but not everyone knows that. Hoshana Rabbah is to be treated. You're allowed to be in your car, don't get me wrong, and you're allowed to turn lights on and off, but eating a big, beautiful, festive yontif meal for, let's say, when you come home from shul, that would be considered very, very appropriate, and in the sukkah and everything. Shmini Atzeres night, on the other hand, now that's different. Shmini Atzeres, if you were in Israel, you don't go into the sukkah because sukkah is over. The only reason why you'll still see people in the sukkah on Shmini Atzeres outside of Israel is because it's considered like a doubt. It might be one of the last days of Sukkot because we are officially, our calendar was built on doubt, and we outside of Israel don't know what day it is exactly. So we will treat it, as a doubtful day of Sukkot, and therefore we will eat in the Sukkah without a bracha. So you will feel it'll feel like Sukkah day on Shmini Atzeres, but Shmini Atzeres really is a separate holiday from Sukkot. The only reason we're in the Sukkah is because we have a doubt as to whether or not it is the day of a day of Sukkot or not. But we don't say the bracha because whenever in doubt, we don't want to say that bracha in vain. So do expect, if the weather's nice, to go into your Sukkah on Shmini Atzeres, but expect, of course, to not make a bracha. And if you're hearing this in Israel, you people in Israel know that you won't see yourself sitting in the Sukkah because Sukkot ends with the end of Hoshana Rabbah in Israel. That's when Sukkot really ends. We only treat Shmini Atzeres like Sukkot because we have a doubt as to whether it's really the seventh day of Sukkot or is it the eighth day, which is Shmini Atzeres. I sure hope I didn't make that sound more complicated than it really is. So treat your Moed like a Moed, Chol HaMoed, and therefore try to dress up nicely. Do shopping that's necessary, do work that's necessary for the holiday, but don't just do work for nothing. Don't be building stuff. Oh, by the way, on Hoshana Rabbah, it's not appropriate to be taking down the sukkah. You'll have to leave that, and any work you're going to want to do on it, that'll happen after Shmini Atzeres and Simchas Torah are over. That's when it's appropriate to start taking down your sukkah. Thanks for logging on, and log on again on Friday for more laws. We will also have to give you laws about upcoming Mashiv Haruach Moed Hagashem, which we're going to switch over to on the first day on Shmini Atzeres, on the first day of the two Yom Tovs. So beware of those halachas that are coming. We'll try and teach those to you on Friday and on Sunday. Thanks for logging on. Log on again on Friday for more. Bye-bye.